Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. If you guys haven't seen last episode, I really recommend you go check it out because it was pretty insane. A lot of cool stuff happened. There was one very beautiful cutscene, very surprising for a DS game, and I don't think you want to miss out. Either way, if you have seen it, you're all caught up. You know that last episode we went on a bit of a hunt for Reshiram, I guess, which is quite odd because it's not going to be Reshiram when we find it, but we went hunting for Reshiram so he can join us and he can help us clash with N and Zekrom. And right now, that, I guess, hunt has led us to Nakreen City once again, and we're going to the museum. So let's, without further ado, go into, there's a whole party and no one has eyeballs. Look at Professor Juniper, female, not her dad. Look at her eyeballs. They don't exist. It's really unsettling. Anyway. Like I said before though, I swear I went up to in the museum and was like, hey, what's this ball thing? And I went and talked to it or talked to someone about it and they were just like, yeah, it's dumb, don't worry about it. And now, here we are. Back again. Being like, yo, we need this. Anyway. Alder told me what's going on. Chum, you got caught up in something serious, it seems. Is this it? Whoa, isn't that the stone found in the desert resort? Yes, that's right. But is this really a dragon-type Pokemon? Surely, when I investigated Dragon Spiral Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as this Lightstone. I looked into that. Impressive as always. But, you know, we're lucky because if Team Plasmid, noticed that old stone that time, that's a good point. It's clear to me that they were trying to steal the Dragon Skull so they could revive the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. If you would, Chum, take this. Wait a moment, Chum. If you take this Lightstone, that means you'll be the one to battle N. If anything happens to me, are you really okay with that? Yes. I understand. You are determined to take on this duty. Then here it is. Prepare yourself. Be strong. I see. If things don't go as planned, you'll use this Lightstone. You'll protect the true future for us and Pokemon. Chum, we're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. They really put their hopes and dreams on, really heavily put them on 10-year-old children. I think I'm 10 years old. I don't know. Maybe 12, 15 at max. I just assumed 10 because Ash was 10 when he started his Pokemon journey. And why would anyone else wait till after 10? I don't understand. Anyway, so how do we wake the Dragon-type Pokemon from the stone then? All manner of confusions. That's it. We've got them, don't we? Aha! We've got those two. Chum, go to Opelucid City. That's what it was. I just derped. The gym leader of that city uses Dragon-type Pokemon. The gym leader could know of something. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. Until then, it's gonna fly away again. All right. That's right. Opelucid City's Drayden might know something. Hey, Chum. Hey, phone. Shut the hell up. Done with it. Go. No, I'm okay. Do you guys remember? I don't know what video it was, but one time my phone started ringing, and I literally picked it up and threw it across the room in a safe manner. I slid it along the floor, but still, good times. Anyway, that's not important. And I was bringing that up because I wouldn't do this to my phone now because I have a new phone. Anyway, never forget that you always have Pokemon right by your side. I'm going to head back to the lab and do some research. I'll see if I can uncover what kinds of beings these legendary Dragon-type Pokemon are, and if there is any way to awaken them. Looks like everyone has a mission to do. I can guarantee you Bianca won't have one. Don't worry. If we have something for you, we'll come running to find you. Ooh, sounds really real serious. That's all I got out of it. Chum, do you know Opelucid City? When you leave from Icarus City and cross the Tube Line Bridge, it's on the other side. I'm not that great with directions, so if you need any more, check out your town map. I like how the game knows that I have no idea where I'm going to be going. Is this even where I find my town map? It is, because I actually don't know where I'm going. Is this it right here in the middle? It is. That was easy. That was really easy. How do you even get to that bridge? I don't recall that ever being a thing. Anyway, let's see. Unlike Alder, we're going to get a safe distance from our friends before we bring out a giant flying Pokemon to send us places. Genuinely, how do we get to this bridge? All I remember is you go up to the tower. Wait, there was a way. There was Rat 8. Whoa. It's winter now. That's fun. Let's check our Pokemon real quick. Actually, we just did that. We saw our Pokemon. They should be hit up. We literally went to the Pokemon Center and... Okay. What a nightmare. This is literally a nightmare. Can we not? What's up here? Nothing. Okay, so if you guys... I mean, you guys will know it's no longer bloody... What do you call it? Yo, this is kind of wild. But yeah, it's no longer July. So obviously in this game the seasons change with the months. Very cool. Mother Nature changes the look according to the seasons. That's something I cherish. This man literally is the most relevant being in all of existence. Not only are we encountering him on the first episode we're recording in August, right? But he also is, you know, we just started talking about the weather and how it changes the game, and then he starts talking about it. What are the odds? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Anyway, in this episode, guys, while we're doing the boring kind of running around killing things, there's one thing I want to talk to you guys about, and that was the different generations of Pokemon. Don't sucker punch me, that's rude. That did a lot of damage, actually. And what I mean by that is, if you guys don't remember, in like the last episode, I was talking about, like, you know, what generation do you think are the best cutscenes, and it got me thinking about the generation as a whole. And to be quite honest, like, it's kind of crazy because it's a really big topic. Like, there's a lot of things to say, and I really wanted to just kind of have a conversation about, like, I guess my history with Pokemon and like what games were the closest to my heart and so forth. So, I mean, if you guys don't know, I'm sure I mentioned it at some point, but I actually started playing Pokemon back in Generation 1. Like, the first Pokemon game that I played, like core series, so RPGs, was Pokemon Yellow. And I played the hell out of that game. I started it, finished it, started it, finished it, restarted, finished it, over and over and over again, so many times. And I absolutely love the game. And for me, nostalgia factor, it always comes back to Pokemon Yellow. It is the most nostalgic Pokemon game I've ever played. And I don't know if you guys, if I mentioned this to you guys at any point, but I was playing Pokemon Yellow. You know how I got a Virtual Console release? I was playing it on Virtual Console. And then I was like, hang on a second, I want to transfer my complete DS across from one to the other. And in doing so, that corrupted my save file and I lost it. And I was literally like 2 Pokemon away from complete the Pokedex. Like, because I had gotten Red and Blue on my other DS. So I was going to play through them, but I played through them to the point that I could trade over the Pokemon. And all I need to do was level up Pokemon and I was done. And then I went and corrupted my save file and I haven't played it since because I was just tilted. But I might actually get back to that. Sadly, I can't record it and like make it a Let's Play because it's not on my Capture DS. And obviously the purchases are bound to the actual DS slash quote-unquote account, I guess, if you will. I don't know if you can really call it an account, but I think you guys know what I mean. Yo, that is a move that we can use. Let's see who can learn it. But yeah, that's kind of my history with Generation 1. I remember playing a lot of Pokemon Stadium. If you guys don't remember what that is, it was a game, literally just like a battle simulator kind of thing. Where you literally just get into the game. You have lots of different mini games. You have the different like gym leader towers, stuff like that. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna check the Wii U store to see if Pokemon Stadium is a virtual console game. Because if it is, I'm 100% down to buy it and play it on the channel. High Jump Kick is 100 power. Oh my lord. Please let Roadhog learn this. Please, I beg of you. No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give the Mojo Jojo because he's just a cool Pokemon. He wants to be able to, like, he just seems the kind of nimble Pokemon who would use this move, which is, you know, Protect cool. And then we'll also, I think we'll also give it to you already have Power Whip. You don't need too many crazy ridiculous moves. We'll give it to Crikey because I'm pretty sure you still have some bad moves in here. Yeah, Embargo, we're never gonna use that. And we still have Swagger too. But yeah, I really hope I can play Pokemon Stadium on the channel because I really love that game. It'll probably be a stream game. Actually, while we're here, because we have a new Pokemon, let me see if he can learn Giga Drain, because that'd be kind of crazy. But it'd be a counter to water types. Nope, no one can learn Giga Drain. As usual. But yeah, like I said, it's a battle simulator. You basically go in, you pick your Pokemon, you battle. I think I have to swim here. No, not like this. You're kidding me, right? I have to go all the way back. Wait, can I go this way? Hang on a minute. Can I walk here? Is that like a... Nope. Why does this game have to suck so much? Well, I have to go all the way back to town just to get a bloody... Oh, I had to repel the whole time. I wonder if that means I can encounter Pokemon in that area. Because there was grass there before. I remember we went to get an encounter. Now the question is, who are we going to leave behind? I think I would be a fool not to leave behind... what's his name? What is his name? Roadhog. I'm going to do it. Like I said, he's holding the EXP share. Sorry, Lucky Egg. He can catch up really quickly. So we'll leave him behind for now. But yeah, I think one of my favorite things about Pokemon Stadium was the mini games. I really enjoyed playing those, like the Rattata jump mini game, or like, you know, it was like hurdles. And then there was the Magic Cup jump game. I was really good at that. Everyone else sucked at it because like most people I played with didn't really understand how it worked. But yeah, I still have some really great memories from that game. Like I said, it's a battle simulator. You pick your team, you go in, and you have some fun. Is that lady not battle me? Probably because she what do you call it? A premier ball. Interesting. Woman, face me. But yeah, like you pick a team, and you can also use this little like thing that plugs into the bottom of the controller, and then you can plug in your Game Boy cartridge, like your Game Boy Color / original Game Boy cartridge. And then you can I'm blanking. Then you can transfer your Pokemon over. So I used to transfer my whole team, including my Mewtwo and everything, over to the game, and I'd pick from there. And it was just a real fun time. I remember one of my favorite memories of that game was from a time when I was playing with a friend. This is when I was like 7 years old. This is so long ago. And we were playing, and in that game there's an announcer who just obviously commentates as the battle happens. And I love the announcer. He's hilarious. One time, I think I had a Raichu on the field, and with me and my friend, I think we were versing each other. And I used Thunder. And the announcer was like, Thunder! As the move went off. Like, he all excited. And then the next turn, I used the same move, and he was just like, what's that? And we were just like, you just said it's Thunder like one turn ago. Are you crazy? And we thought it was the funniest thing. And like, still to this day, like, we'll randomly in the conversation be like, Thunder! What's that? And then me and my friend would crack up. It's so funny. Like, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Like I said, I love that game. I didn't even mean to talk about Pokemon Stadium, but we've opened the gates to chaos right now, and I can't stop. Which way do I go? Top or bottom? Let's go top. Oh, jokes. Later, nerds. I think I can. If I go to the water, I can do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Goldian's here for a reason. Anyway, moving on to Generation 2. I actually didn't play a lot of Gen 2 when the games came out. What is that? It's unimportant. But yeah, when the games came out, I never actually got my own copy for the longest time. So Gold and Silver I never played. I played a bit of Silver when I borrowed a friend's cartridge, but that cartridge like was corrupt, so I couldn't really get that far in the game. I got to like the second gym, and the game would just like the save file would just have a seizure and die. So obviously that wasn't very fun. Let's switch our Pokemon out. Let's go to Mojo Jojo because we resist a water type stab. And yeah, so I didn't play too much of it. But when Crystal came out, of course I got Pokemon Crystal, and I love that game. It's amazing. Suicune is an amazing Pokemon, and I played a lot of it too. And like, it's still back in that day when I was like a 12-year-old kid, and I wasn't really playing I wasn't playing a crazy amount, but I was, restarting playing the game, having fun catching new Pokemon I found in the anime. So back then I used to watch anime a bunch. And whenever I was like, oh hey, like, there's an anime episode that featured, maybe Crobat, I'd be like, yo, I want to go catch myself a Crobat. That's kind of how I played for the longest time. And I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Moving on to Generation 3, like I said, there's not too much to say about Generation, what do you call it? What is a relic vase? It's probably something you can sell for a lot of money. But yeah, like I said, Generation 2, there's not much to say. I mean, if you guys are curious... Is it encounter time? Where can I even encounter Pokemon here? Can I surf for one? Yo, let me walk into the water. Let's try it. I have no idea what this more of Icarus is, but we're gonna get an encounter. There we go. No way. Which one is it? Keldeo. Yes, please. 25. That's perfect. I was gonna go for a wing attack. That's crazy. Are you insane? Don't do that. Oh no. No, check moves. This is the only thing I can do to it. Oh no! Why didn't you guys warn me? Oh, I'm gonna do it. You might be thinking, what is it? What is it? Is it he's talking about? I'm gonna look up its moveset because I'm scared. I'm not even speeding up, and the music's scaring the hell out of me. I can't hit this thing at all, and I'm never gonna catch it on full health. I'm doing it. Okay, Google. You useless piece of shit asking for my pin. Keldeo level up moveset. Do you know what that means? Oh, you do. Oh, you beautiful creature. It's giving me Pokemon DB. I want Cerebi. But I'll take whatever I can get. Generation 5. Level up moveset. We have Helping Hand, Takedown, Bubble Beam, and Double Kick. So Double Kick's the only threat move we have. That's fine. What is it? What is its defense? Base defense. What? Where's its stats? Hello? Oh, I'm on the moveset now. Base defense, base defense, base defense. 90. That's good. I'm level 35 though. Yo, Sea Queen, you're the chosen one. I need you. I need you right now. You can take a double kick. Oh no, you're dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you die for no reason, hey. Wait, I can go into Cotton Spore and I can sit here forever. Don't do that. That's insane. Wait, I lowered their speed. That was not. What was the one that gives me 1,000,000 defense? It's a thing. Like Altaria uses it all the time. Cotton Guard. Okay. Well, now you're paralyzed. I can't bring in Salem because of double kick. I can't bring in anybody. Am I really? I mean, Power Fusion until it hurts itself down to like no health. I'm all kinds of wild. All kinds of wild. Because it's weak to every single one of my Pokemon's moves, or switching in a certain Pokemon is gonna get them killed. Because if you think Light Park can take a double kick, you're dead wrong. There's no way. You know what I wish I had? I wish I had Growl. If I had Growl right now, I'd be happy, which is the dumbest thing I've ever said in my entire life. Anyway, back to the story. Like I said, Dokkan Gen 2 wasn't a big part in my Pokemon playing career. It was kind of just, you know, it was just pretty casual. Like I said, I didn't play it too much. But if you want to know, my favorite legendary Pokemon in that generation is Lugia, because it's a boss. And it's one of those things where it's like when something's featured in a movie or the anime, I just love it so much. That's kind of where my entire love for Gliscor comes in, because Ash had one in the anime. Now what the hell do I do? Bite it again? No, I'm not committing suicide. I can't. And now it's too late for me to go for a high jump kick. There's no hope for that anymore. But yeah, continuing the story, Generation 3 comes in, and of course that was Hoenn. And I really liked Hoenn. I have to admit though, I don't think Hoenn was as good as a lot of people say it is. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm gonna do it. I'm bringing in Salem. I believe in Salem. We have the Bright Powder. No, we don't, do we? I don't know. Someone has it. Speed up. The music's getting too slow, and so is the game. Helping Hand. You snapped out of confusion already? Are you kidding me? Fake out. Okay. Now, what that means is a slash will not kill. Because... No, we had the high crit ratio thing. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Let's go into... I guess we can keep switching in and out of Salem and fake outing, I guess, because there's no other way. And this thing has bloody takedown. So there's a chance it's going to kill itself anyway. Oh, there you go. Takedown. Welcome back to the squad. Alright, we're going to start throwing Pokeballs. We have so many. Anyway, back to story time with the Pokemon Generations. Or Generations of Pokemon, because Pokemon Generations is actually a show. Yeah, so Gen 3 comes along, and I play that game the same way I always... Oh my god. The same way I always play Pokemon. I just went through the game, and I played it a bunch of times. In fact, I played it so many times, I got to the point where I could make it through the tower to get to Rayquaza all in one hit. Like, I was that experienced at that tower. It was absolutely insane. But yeah, I just definitely enjoyed the generation. My favorite starter in that generation would probably have to be Trico. I know a lot of people do love Trico, but yeah, he's probably my favorite. He's so cool, man. And again, it comes down to him being a baller in the anime, which is, you know, where most of my love Pokemon comes in. In fact, while we're on the topic of starters, my favorite starter from Generation 1, I mean, if you look at my channel icon, you can probably assume that it's Charizard, and it is, but the way I feel is like, I don't want you to think I'm a Gen 1er, but like, Charmander's up here. Blast, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur like literally just down here, and then everything else is kind of a little bit below. Because like, I think those three are my favorite starters of all time. I love them so much. Did this thing just crit me? I wasn't watching. But yeah. Anyway, and then for the next generation, Generation 2, I think my favorite starter is definitely Cyndaquil. I love Totodile and Feraligatr and all that sort of stuff, but Cyndaquil's just baller. And like Typhlosion, I almost said Tyranitar. Typhlosion's so cool. I love it. Anyway, back to Generation 3. I think the game was a lot of fun. I played Sapphire at first, and then in the end, when the time came, when the game came out, I ended up getting my hands on Pokemon Emerald, and I played the hell out of that game. In fact, I played Sapphire a few times, but when it came to Emerald, I played it a bajillion times, and honestly, it's one of those things where it came down to the fact that I loved the cutscene where Groudon and Koga are fighting, and Rayquaza's like, can you guys, like, not? And he like, flies into the sky in that two-dimensional cutscene. It was baller status. Now, who is old mate not going to want to take down against? We didn't have much time. We have like 2 attacks and we're dead. But yeah. So I really love playing that game, and again, it was one of those things where I played it a bunch of times just so I could see that cutscene over and over and over again. But thanks to the internet now, I can kind of do that whenever I want. But yeah, it was a really good game, and I love it. Now it gets to the crazy part with Generation 4. So Generation 4, when it first came out, I wasn't all too keen on it. And I'll admit, it might have been just partially me being salty because I didn't have a DS at the time. And I was like, screw this Pokemon game. Why are you going to be on DS? I don't want to play you. But in reality, Gen 4 has lived up to being like my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Because I just love it. I played Pearl because I'm Team Palkia. I know so many people like, let's go Team Dialga because it wasn't pink. But I was like, bro, Palkia is awesome, man. It's the Pokemon of space. Yo, keep being paralyzed so I can catch your head. That'd be nice. But yeah, it's the Pokemon of space. Spatial Rend is a sick move. And if you think I'm wrong, then I think you're crazy. It is awesome. I love Palkia. And like I said, it's kind of the game that I first got into competitive battling in some kind of sense. You guys can tell that I'm so in the zone with talking about Gen 4 that I completely did not react at all to the fact that I just caught a Keldeo. Insane. Anyway, yeah. It was in Gen 4 that I first learned about stuff like EVs and training Pokemon in that manner, because I actually ended up having a super fast Torterra. For whatever reason, I was like, how are you so fast? And I realized it's because I trained it up against, against Floatzel, and those Floatzel gave me a bunch of speed IVs, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I didn't know that worked like that. Either way, let's pause from Gen 4 story to talk about Keldeo, the Colt Pokemon. Interesting. By blasting water from its hooves, it can glide across water. It excels at using leg moves while battling. Does that mean you want to learn Jump Kick? Because it sounds like you do, Kel. Yo, what is your name gonna be? What is your name going to be? I didn't even think about it, guys. I didn't even think. And I mean, Keldeo is a warrior of one of the swords of justice. And it has a sword. It's justice. It's the Justice League. Is anyone in Justice League? Yo, is it Aquaman? No. What is Aquaman's? Whoa, my voice. I'm sorry. It just went away. What is Aquaman's real name? Okay, Google. Damn it. Damn it, Google. Ruining my day. I don't want to have to unlock my phone. You forget that. What are we gonna name you? A sword, a water sword, a sword of water. I can't think of anything. A sword of water. I'm blanking. Maybe a Monster Hunter reference? But what would that be? Yo, I got a name. It's not about being a sword, but it's about being water, and I love this person so much because they're cool. Starts with a J. Second letters are U. V I A. It's Juvia. Let's go. I'm pretty sure Keldeo is like a boy. At least it sounded like a boy in the anime. Like a little boy, not a big boy. But who cares? Welcome to the... Oh, damn it. We have to actually hop off the water at the right damn point. I still want this item. Can I? Alright, it's fine. I did want the item anyway. I'm just kidding. We're still getting the item. But yeah, back to Generation 4. Like I said, it's where I first learned about stuff like... You're kidding. Is this some kind of sick joke? That means we get another Pokemon from a fossil right now. And I think we can do it right now because we're like at the end of the episode. We can deal with the this important Reshiram finding stuff later. We need to heal up too, so let's do that. Let's go all the way to back to it's Nicrine City, which is right here. So we're literally going back where we started to end off the episode by getting an encounter. But yeah, I still haven't finished my bloody story. We'll finish. We'll pause the story on Gen 4. So like I said, I first got into stuff like that in battling, like post-game stuff is where I first got into post-game stuff in Generation 4. So stuff like the Battle Tower and everything like that, or whatever they were called back in the day. In Gen 4, level up my Pokemon, try and get good movesets on them and all that sort of fun stuff, and then make them as strong as they can be. And I go to the stuff like the Battle Tower where you go in and do different things. I can't remember what it's called. There's a special name for it in Gen 4, isn't there? I have no idea. No, it was Gen 3 that it had the Battle Frontier. But it was like, you know, the similar kind of things. A Carablast. I think I already have a Carablast. Which is kind of interesting. But we'll go grab it, because otherwise what's the point in not grabbing it? But yeah. So I did a lot of post-game stuff. I didn't do a lot of battling. Because as I'm sure that those games did have like online functionality in some essence. I'm not getting you. I'm getting a new one of you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the games had some kind of online presence, but back then my DS just did not like work with my router. I don't know what it was. It just couldn't connect to the internet. And I gave up on it very quickly, so I never really bothered to actually play online. But I did play with friends whenever the chance arose. And like I said, this is the first game that I really got stuck into the post game. So I didn't restart over and over again. In fact, I had both Platinum and Pearl in my possession. So if I wanted to restart and play through the game again, which had a story that I really loved, I would do that on Pokemon Pearl. While on Platinum, to this day, I still only have one save file on that game. I only ever have had one save file on that game. I'm not even gonna bother naming this thing. I'm not gonna use it because it's a duplicate. So we'll figure something out about dealing with that Carablast and the fact that we have duped Pokemon later. But yeah, like I said, Generation 4 was kind of like, it has a special place in my heart because it really revitalized my love for Pokemon. Like it just took it to a whole new level with that deep understanding of the post game and what do you call it? And learning about how you can really train your Pokemon to be the best, not just level them up, but actually make them stronger than the average version of that Pokemon. And it was a lot of fun. And just a spoiler, in Generation 6 is where I took that to the next level again, learnt about IVs and breeding and all that sort of stuff, and actually got into competitive battling. And then fast forward to Gen 7, or actually in Gen 6, did I make any Wi-Fi battles in Gen 6? I think I did. So the channel did have videos of Gen 6, but regardless, I'm gonna have to call it an episode here. We'll continue our talk about generations of Pokemon in a later video. It's probably next episode of this series. I probably won't do it in tomorrow's video because, you know, if you don't watch both theories, you're gonna be very confused. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed talking about my history with Pokemon. And I think it's going to get a little more intense. I might even talk a little bit more about Gen 4 in next episode. I just don't want to drag this one on for too long. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you let me know in the comment section below what your history is with Pokemon and what generation maybe you started, which generation do you love the most and why. Let me know. I really love to hear what you guys have to say about the different generations of Pokemon. I think it'd be a little fun to have that discussion in the comment section. Either way, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, and of course, if you guys want to see more content from this series and this channel as a whole, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you want to make sure that you see things as they come out, you can click that bell icon to get notified. And finally, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed once again. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.